Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Electric Sheep. Let's get things going with this story I titled Ultimate Frankenstein.
Ultimate Frankenstein. I am made of 1,000,000 dead men. I am Frankenstein. I am made of the finest pieces, the very best of humanity, but all you see are the scars, the stitches, the staples. You see the seams where lives were ended and repurposed, the cartography of violence mapped across my skin. You never ask whose hands these were, or what prayers these lungs once carried. You only count the wounds. I can do incredible, seemingly impossible feats of strength and endurance. I can defy death itself. I have fallen from heights that would pulp bone to dust. I have endured fires that turn men into smoke and memory. I have walked away from endings, but all you see are the bolts protruding from my neck. I am a creation. I am an upgraded being. I am a monster. But why you should fear me is not my power. Why you should fear me is because I am a man. The devil himself makes deals with treacherous creatures known as men because he recognizes in them the same terrible thing my creator saw and feared in me. The terrible thing was not strength, nor resilience, nor the refusal to die. It was potential. My creator wanted an experiment, simple meat given life. Flesh animated, nerves sparked, a proof of concept. He wanted obedience. He wanted a result he could measure and discard. Instead, he got me. He got a will. He got questions. He got a being who looked at the world that birthed him and asked why the living were so eager to create death and why the dead were so useful to the living. He saw his mistake the moment I opened my eyes, not because I lived, but because I understood. I was not horrified by what I was. I was horrified by how familiar everything felt. As evolution refined humanity, advanced it, hardened it, spread it across generations, so too did science grow. It sharpened its tools, narrowed its margins of error, learned how to cut cleaner and deeper. With every improvement, man came closer to recreating himself without the inconvenience of mercy. And with that terrible power and precision, man created me. I am not an aberration. I am not an accident. I am not a warning ignored. I am the conclusion. I am what happens when humanity looks at itself and decides it can be improved without first being understood. I am the sum of its wars, its surgeries, its optimizations. I am compassion removed for efficiency, ethics trimmed for speed, soul labeled as optional. I am the ultimate Frankenstein, not because I was stitched together from the dead, but because I was assembled from mankind's greatest idea that everything, including itself, is a tool. And now I stand here, alive, thinking, choosing, not owned, not finished, not obedient. You fear me because you see what you have always been becoming. I am made of 1,000,000 dead men, and I am still more human than you are willing to admit. I am the ultimate Frankenstein.
Well, I really liked how that turned out, and you'd be surprised which parts of that were added by ChatGPT because it's really good at going with the flow of things and getting kind of artsy fartsy with things. And in that, I will add that all of my stories with those little collaborations between human and AI are all of my stories are Frankenstein's pieces stitched together to make a whole. And it's hard to tell where some pieces come from and where other pieces are brought from other places, but it's really just two sources, me and good old Chat GPT. So take from that what you will. And I'll just say I have kind of tinkered with the wording of this for a long time. This is kind of based on a Facebook post slash story poem thing I did a long time ago. And this is just a longer version of it. And I really liked how ChatGPT repeated the phrase, I am made from 1,000,000 dead men, because I really wanted that phrase to come in whole, because this is not about Frankenstein. This is about the ultimate Frankenstein. This could be a refinement of the idea generations later, the same way science advances and recreates technology with greater efficiency each generation. Or it could just be somebody got the idea of Frankenstein and did it bigger the first time, and it's just a bigger beginning. But either way, it's the ultimate Frankenstein. And it could be a metaphor for all of us being creatures of evolution, and the idea that we are all made of the previous generations that make us up. We are all made of 1,000 dead men and women, generations of people. But we often only see the differences and the problems with ourselves and others. We only see the stitches. We only see the staples. We don't see the perfect super being. Instead of seeing a Superman, you see a monster. It's all a matter of perspective. But anyways, I'm Captain Canada, Joseph Arthur Roszell. I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you all luck in the world. I love you. And I want you to know that suicide is never the answer. Peace out for now.